Welcome back everybody. Today I have something very special for you all. I want to talk about Dauntless, and if you've not heard about Dauntless, I'm here to tell you why you should be excited for it. Reading the description of the game on its website, Dauntless is a co-op action RPG coming to PC in 2017. Discover a shattered world, forge powerful weapons, and hunt the ferocious behemoths threatening our survival. So basically, Dauntless is a game that lets you take on powerfully huge monsters with friends and upgrade your weapons and armor. Sound familiar? Well, it should, because the developers love Monster Hunter. Their inspiration for Dauntless comes from games like Monster Hunter and Dark Souls. This in itself should be exciting, because there's never been a Monster Hunter game on PC before, and this will hopefully scratch the itch for many of us who have wanted to play a Monster Hunter on PC. Now I want to go over 5 reasons why you should be excited for Dauntless. The first reason you should be excited for Dauntless is the combat system. From the gameplay that we have seen so far, and what the developers are saying, the combat system in Dauntless is a high skill, high risk reward action combat system. When fighting the behemoths in Dauntless, you have many different types of weapons to choose from, each offering a unique playstyle. From the fast attacking swords to the slow hitting hammer, there will be a weapon that appeals to every player. Dauntless also uses a stamina system which forces you to choose your attacks wisely, especially since stamina is also used for dodging and blocking. The combat system is definitely a reason why you should be excited for Dauntless. The second reason I have for you guys to be excited is the behemoths. These are truly the stars of the show here. Right now there are 4 behemoths announced, 2 of which we have gameplay footage, but when the open beta launches this fall, there should be a couple dozen behemoths, which is exciting, and I hope that many more are added throughout the game's life cycle. Each behemoth will offer a very different experience, and you'll have to work together as a 4-player team to exploit the monster's weaknesses in order to defeat them. One thing that really stands out to me is the way that the monsters get cut and scarred while you're fighting them. You can even completely remove certain parts of the behemoths, such as tails and wings. There is a trade-off though. By removing certain parts from these monsters, like a tail for example, which would render the behemoth's tail whip useless, there is a chance that they will become enraged, causing more damage to you and your teammates. Tying in almost directly into the last reason, the third reason to be excited for Dauntless is the weapons and gear. A huge part of the Monster Hunter games is crafting new and better weapons and armor, and it looks like Dauntless will be sticking closely to its inspiration. And what ties this into the behemoths is based on what the developers said at PAX East. Each behemoth will have its own weapon and armor set. So when the open beta hits, expect a couple dozen weapons and armor sets available to craft, with many more to come. There will also be an extensive customization system, allowing the player to choose the color and even the finish of their armor. This way, each player can look unique. The fourth reason, what I think may be the most important reason to be excited, is that you get to experience everything I've mentioned already with friends. The entire game is based around 4-player co-op. And like I said before, taking on these massive behemoths will require you to work together with your friends or other random players. There will also be a city that I'm assuming acts as a hub to connect with other players and do your crafting in. Here's to hoping that the party system is robust and isn't difficult to pair up with your friends. You will also be able to create or join a guild. Guilds can give bonuses and buffs to its members, but require you to stay active in order to receive those bonuses. The developers are even implementing a way for streamers to interact with their followers in-game through Twitch. Not much is known at this time, but this is such an exciting feature. Now my last reason to be excited may be sort of controversial, and I have to admit, it does scare me a little bit. And that is that the game will be free to play. Now the obvious reason why this is exciting is that none of you will have an excuse to not give this game a try. I will leave a link in the description so you guys can go sign up for the beta. Now the reason this scares me is probably pretty obvious. A lot of free-to-play games become pay to win. All we know so far about the monetization in Dauntless is that there will be cosmetic items that basically act as vanity items that go on top of your actual gear. If this is all the game has as microtransactions, I would probably be okay with it, and I'd spend way too much money. I guess all we can do is keep our fingers crossed and hope that Dauntless manages to stay away from any pay-to-win mechanics. Those are my top 5 reasons you guys should be excited for Dauntless. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you want to receive lots more Dauntless content in the future, and also hit the notification bell so that you know when I upload new content. Thank you so much for watching, I love you all, and as always, this is Simple Logics, signing out.